these were to us, to our generation. This was exquisite. Your Jackie would arrive, and you know, my sister and I would be waiting for our Jackie magazine, and then we would take a bag of apples. And my mum never let us biscuits. Think of how sad is that?
Like a Bible, wasn't it?
Yeah. So when we said we were doing this today, I was really excited.
Well, I didn't grow up in this country. I grew up overseas, but we used to come back sort of once a year or so. And if I didn't get a Jackie annual at Christmas, I was devastated. And I used to try and read it really slowly because I used to get so upset when it was finished because that was it.
You know how everybody talks about relatability on social media? Oh, you're relatable. That was it for us, wasn't it? This is
Did you take fashion tips out of that?
You understand. Well, this is the funny thing. So here we all were this morning with our rosy glow, trip down memory lane, our lovely Jackie magazine, and I've had a terrible shock because this is the sort of thing that was in the Jackie magazine. Wrong, that's the heading. Big bottoms look really grotesque in tight jeans which are straight or tapered. That's wrong. Right, trousers that fit well and the right size are the only answer, preferably with flared for wide legs. Next one, wrong. Dumpy girl looks podgier when jacket breaks her up at the waist and patterns draw attention to it. This is how I messed up, because this is... You know how you always say to me, Nadia, I don't understand you, Nadia. I think you look so lovely. Who is this person that tells you all this awful stuff? Because I've got this constant running bra. Like, every time before I come to the show,
some of
I've got
those
tapered legs.
Comments I've heard you say, I can't wear those stripes. Yeah. They'll make me look awful. I mean, I'm too fat. I've heard you say those things.
That's the inner voice. It literally came
You just realised today, oh, my word, my inner voice is Jackie!
It's Jackie magazine! So when we were sitting this morning looking at this and it said, oh, if you've got an expanse, I had been sitting a minute before when you were all sitting there, all the skinny girls. I was going, I've got an expanse. I can feel it going over the top of my pants. And then there it was.
There it is.
Where it all began.
No. I remember Karen, obviously, as you weren't born, I mean, I was bringing up children, so I wasn't reading Jackie. But Karen, my mother used to send her, you know, it was all rolled up like this, you know, through the post, and it would come in, you know, it was Karen Keating, and she just waited for it, you know, every day. But what I like about, I picked this out, I don't know whether the camera's got this particular one or not, but this jacket is wrong, by the way, this jacket. And it says here, it's wrong because there's double waist. Where are you? Over that way? But it says because double-breasted makes you look bigger. But the other thing is, it's an absolute wrong and it's a no-no to have shoulder pads. Guess what? Shoulder pads. And when you say to me, what will you be buried with? I go, my mobile phone, which is this size, and my shoulder pads.
Very nice. But you know what,
really
Stacey, I think now... I actually, having read this morning, I think your generation in some ways have got it easier because now because of PC, political correctness, this would never be allowed to be able to say this sort of stuff.
You know what? It is appalling what is written in these magazines. However, I do believe that it is still happening now, just in very different ways. Like you said, because we are aware of what words we're not allowed to use, those words won't be printed. But we would still tell young women to get revenge bodies, you know, to get their beach bodies. I don't think I've seen a girl look like this on a cover of a magazine since I've been growing up, you know, with no makeup, no fillers, no Botox, no nothing. Right. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there just isn't any diversity.
That's a good point, actually, because I hadn't thought... Because when we were doing the photos earlier on and I had to bite in the apple, I immediately went like this. I did this, like, weird soft porn pose.
And I think that young girls have, throughout history... When I talk to you, Nadia, the way you talk about yourself is... It's like you're not seeing who you are. You're not seeing just how valuable and beautiful and incredible you are.
There you go.
Jackie did it!